photo strip tucked in an old receipt, taken back when the asphalt burned beneath my feet. I was running hard towards some mythical distant light, chasing down the feeling of being completely right. I remember the tension, the worry in the frame, whispering the future like a necessary name. But looking back now, the focus shifts and clears. I wouldn't trade the landscape of those clumsy stretching years. I thought the signal had broken, the narrative was lost, but every detour had its purpose, regardless of the cost. It was just a mix adjusting, the low end finding bass, leading me to the quiet confidence of this place. It's a pocket full of frequency, yeah, the rhythm of the mundane. I got 50 little hopeful songs playing softly in the rain, not chasing the stadium lighted anymore, just the hum of the current passing through. This curated soundtrack is built on me and you. Oh, the track list is perfect, perfectly true. The perfect shadow that the afternoon sun throws, the way the steam comes up from my morning espresso. It's not the thunder of a massive sudden wind, it's the silent applause when the new day begins. I used to need the fireworks, the monumental sign. Now I find the miracle in the delicate straight line of a notebook margin filled with notes I didn't plan, just the steady cadence of the person that I am. I thought the compass was spinning, the destination blurred, but every single word I wrote was heard, was heard. It was just a mix adjusting, the high notes finding space, leading me to the vibrant honesty of this pace. It's a pocket full of frequencies, yeah, the rhythm of the mundane. I've got 50 little hopeful songs playing softly in the rain, not chasing the stadium lighted anymore, just the hum of the current passing through. This curated soundtrack is built on me and you. Oh, the track list is perfect, perfectly true. There are still gaps in the track list, blank spaces on the disc, but I've learned to love the static, thrive on the gentle risk. I used to filter everything for the flawless, clean design. Now I press play on the authentic sound. This journey is mine. Even the moments I called mistakes were necessary sound bites. Wipe the speakers for the quieter, deeper light. It's a pocket full of frequencies, yeah. Your rhythm of the mundane, not chasing the stadium lighted anymore, just the hum of the current passing through. The curated soundtrack is built on me and you. Oh, the track list is perfect, perfectly true. Keep the beat alive, yeah, the current passing through. This is the one I'll drive. I spent the last few years curating static, sifting through the sound of every fear. Try to find the plot in the dramatic, yeah, but the plot was always hidden in the clear. I catalog the albums of my history, every wrong note, every high fidelity sting. And when I pulled the full track list of mystery, I counted 50 songs for 50 small things. Hey, I realized the volume was too high on the worry, and the bass line was drowning out the truth. It wasn't the crashing crescendo in a hurry, it was the quiet rhythm of my youth. hit the delete key on the anxiety apps. Close the browser tabs that told me what to be. Now the brightest moments aren't on any maps. They're in the morning light that streams to me. It's the perfect temperature of my coffee mug. The spontaneous text message that makes me smile. A worn out sweater that feels like a hug. Staying still and resting for a little while. I realized the volume was too high on the worry, and the bass line was drowning out the truth. It wasn't the crashing crescendo in a hurry, it was the quiet rhythm of my youth. The beat I thought was missing just needed finding, tucked away inside the ordinary day. Oh, this is my 80 BPM heartbeat, trading the replay for the road ahead. I'm turning the page right past the concrete, leaving all the heavy words unsaid. I found the joy in track 51, the unexpected grace beneath the sun. The sound of small things singing steady and strong. This is the rhythm I've waited for all along. The needle used to skip on the heavy years, catching every drop of wasted time. But I don't need a spotlight to dry the tears, I just need my feet to find the climb. I'm writing the lyrics to the future soundtrack now. No dramatic key changes, solid ground. The bass is comfortable and silent, binding vow to listen for the grace in every single sound. Oh, this is my 80 BPM heartbeat, trading the replay for the road ahead. I'm turning the page right past the concrete, leaving all the heavy words unsaid. I found the joy in track 51, the unexpected grace beneath the sun. The sound of small things singing steady and strong. This is the rhythm I've waited for all along. Track 51, yeah, that's where I belong. 80 BPM, singing my small song. Track 51, the hope I found inside. 80 BPM, the ride, the ride, the ride, the ride.
I wipe the dust from the window frame, watching the traffic blur the same. Old reflections staring back at me, trying to decode the history of the tightrope walks and the steep descent. Every lesson that was heaven sent. Now I hear the quiet hum of the living room light, after years of searching for the wrong kind of bright. Used to think that magic had to wear a crown away from me in some far off distant town, but the signal's clear and now the volume's down low, tuning into the way the green things grow. This is my playlist of small solstices, 50 songs on shuffle, full of promises, a roadmap written in sidewalk chalk. Less running and more knowing how to walk. It's a hopeful static in the radio sound, the happiness I finally found. Not in the destination, but the rhythm of the trip, a perfect pause right on the lip. I used to skip the minor chords of memory, rushing past the fragile parts of me. But every stumble was a lyric penned, a bridge that didn't quite break but simply bend. The victory's a coffee stain on a white shirt, a tiny grace note that didn't hurt, and finding the courage just to leave the door unlocked to all the little moments I had always mocked. Used to think that magic had to wear a crown away from me in some far off distant town, but the signal's clear and now the volume's down low, tuning into the way the green things grow. This is my playlist of small solstices, 50 songs on shuffle, full of promises, a roadmap written in sidewalk chalk. Less running and more knowing how to walk. It's the hopeful static in the radio sound, the happiness I finally found. Not in the destination, but the rhythm of the trip, a perfect pause right on the lip. I don't need a neon sign to tell me the way. I'm writing my future from the shape of today. The compass wasn't broken, just covered in doubt. Now I know what the journey is. the small internal light. This is my playlist of small solstices, 50 songs on shuffle, full of promises, a roadmap written in sidewalk chalk. Let's run it, the more knowing how to walk. It's the hopeful static in the radio sound, the happiness I finally found, not in the destination but the rhythm of the trip. A perfect pause right on the lip, just the rhythm of the trip. Shuffle play, small solstice on the lip. A perfect pause. Ooh, the rhythm of the trip.
Phone says low battery, matching the charge inside my head. Spent the last hour scrolling through promises I quietly said to myself in the dark, writing ledges I'll never pay. But the sunlight's hitting the window just right, and it's a brand new day. I was looking for blueprints, some complicated diagram to navigate the distance between where I am and where I plan to land. But the path doesn't care about my rigid, perfect structure. It's just asking me to breathe and trust the steady rupture. Don't need the compass spinning wild, don't need the perfect grid. I just need the drum on my own 2 feet, revealing what was hid under all the worry, under all the complicated goals. Just this simple forward motion, saving all my weary soul. It's a steady rhythm, yeah, the 80 BPM beat, finding the map drawn in pencil. Down here on the street, every breath is a postcode, every stumble is a sign. These little pockets of sunshine prove the path is truly mine. And the feeling of hope is just the frequency I'm on. It's a quiet inventory, lasting long past the dawn. Yeah, I stopped waiting for fireworks, just watching the steam rise off the cup. Realize the grand adventure doesn't always mean climbing up. The quiet hum of the city, the way the pavement cracks beneath. I found my big life lesson tucked inside the tiny sheath of ordinary hours when nothing special is designed. Just the sound of the traffic leaving something heavy far behind. I'm collecting small moments like I used to collect the stars, mending the rearview mirror, letting go of all the scars. Don't need the compass spinning wild, don't need the perfect grid. I just need the drum on my own 2 feet, revealing what was hid under all the worry, under all the complicated goals. Just this simple forward motion, saving all my weary soul. Oh, it's the steady rhythm, yeah, the ABPM beat, finding the map drawn in pencil. Down here on the street, every breath is a postcode, every stumble is a sign. These little pockets of sunshine prove the path is truly mine. Yeah, and the feeling of hope is just the frequency I'm on. Yeah, it's a quiet inventory, lasting long past the dawn. Yeah, they said hope was a heavy anchor or a frantic burning spark, but it's just the constant frequency humming in the dark. The knowledge that even when the finish line is blurry and far away, the engine runs on tiny fuel and I can start today. No reservation needed, no grand ticket to be bought, just the realization that happiness is what I've sought and caught. Hey, it's a steady rhythm, yeah, the 80 BPM beat, finding the map drawn in pencil. Down here on the street, every breath is a postcode, every stumble is a sign. These little pockets of sunshine prove the path is truly mine. And the feeling of hope is just the frequency I'm on. It's a quiet inventory, lasting long past the dawn. Yeah.
used to skip the scenery just to make the time. Believe the finish line was the only paradigm. Stuck in a future tense, an unwritten script. Every second was a debt upon my lip. I tried to solve the puzzle of where I was supposed to be, instead of watching the sunlight land across the sea. The pressure gauge was rising, the window getting small. Before I realized the speed limit wasn't real at all. I pulled the engine back, eased off the frantic pace, started counting textures on the ground beneath this place. And if the journey's long, then I'll take it slow. There are lessons in the shadows that I needed to know. 80 beats per minute, that's my steady frame. Collecting tiny victories, whispering my name. It's the worn out cotton sweater, it's the rain against the glass. The slow unfolding moment, knowing nothing moves too fast. I'm counting every flicker, a pocket full of light. Yeah, the whole world opens up when you start keeping time right. I found a quiet corner where the Wi-Fi doesn't reach, watching how the sidewalk trees stretch out their silent speech. The first sip of coffee before the day demands a thing, or the way the cheap acoustics make the kitchen softly ringing. I stopped demanding grand finales for the simple afternoon, and heard the simple rhythm of the passing moon. I traded glossy goals for everyday finesse, a subtle kind of joy in the quiet emptiness. I pulled the engine back, eased off the frantic pace, started counting textures on the ground beneath this place. And if the journey's long, then I'll take it slow. There are lessons in the shadows that I needed to know. 80 beats per minute, that's my steady frame. Collecting tiny victories, whispering my name. It's the worn out cotton sweater, it's the rain against the glass. The slow unfolding moment, knowing nothing moves too fast. I'm counting every flicker, a pocket full of light. Yeah, the whole world opens up when you start keeping time right. If the map tears up, maybe that's the point we missed. It was never about the destination on the list. It's the engine humming low, the hands upon the wheel. How steady peace is better than the frantic way you feel. This reflection is a window, not a wall. I wouldn't trade these small joys for running at full throttle. 80 beats per minute, that's my steady frame. Collecting tiny victories, whispering my name. It's the worn out cotton sweater, it's the rain against the glass. The slow unfolding moment, knowing nothing moves too fast. I'm counting every flicker, a pocket full of light. Yeah, the whole world opens up when you start keeping time right. Keeping time right. 80 beats, steady light, just keeping time right. Yeah. I was stuck in the loop of the should-haves and the could-bes, rewinding the failures, measuring the dust on my old dreams. But the timeline blurred when I stepped outside, bare feet on the cool grass, and I realized the future wasn't hidden in the echo of the past. I watched the neighbor's kid chase a runaway kite string. The tiny fierce joy, it started making my heart sing. I'm stitching the cracks with the morning light and the smell of fresh coffee steam. A sudden realization I was already living the high point of the theme. So I took the whole archive of the messes I made, titled the lessons and gave them a grade. And I categorized every stumble and every grace. This isn't a journal, it's a record of time and space. I got 50 songs on this cracked screen playlist, 10 for the heartache, 30 for the times I resisted. The final 10 on the sunrise, hitting the open road. This is the soundtrack that lightens the load. It's the rhythm of the journey, the proof that I'm moving along. Yeah, 50 tiny pieces, proving I am beautifully strong. Track number 24 is the taste of the rain on a summer night. And track number 47 is finally finding the perfect hue of blue light. I used to rush the endings, desperate for the curtain call. Now I let the quiet hum of the afternoon be the best part of it all. It's the unexpected smile from a stranger across the street. It's the feeling of knowing that the simple things can never be beat. I'm pressing shuffle on the things that used to bring me dread, letting every melody rewrite the narrative inside my head. The rhythm is steady, 80 BPM, a heartbeat driving slow. I'm ready for the future, ready for the flow. I got 50 songs on this cracked screen playlist, 10 for the heartache, 30 for the times I resisted. The final 10 of the sunrise, hitting the open road. This is the soundtrack that lightens the load. It's the rhythm of the journey, the proof that I'm moving along. Yeah, 50 tiny pieces, proving I am beautifully strong. I thought success was measured by the speed of the sprint, but every detour was just a necessary fingerprint. And I finally forgive the younger self I used to criticize. I found all the hope I needed reflected in my own eyes. The journey isn't over, there are 1,000 miles yet to roam, but for now this perfect present moment feels exactly like home. I've got 50 songs on this crack screen playlist, 10 for the heartache, 30 for the times I resisted. The final 10 of the sunrise, hitting the open road. This is the soundtrack that lightens the load. It's the rhythm of the journey, the proof that I'm moving along. Yeah, 50 tiny pieces, proving I am beautifully strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The whole world is a mixtape. The playlist has begun. Keep the volume high, keep moving forward now. Yeah, the first 50 tracks were just the warm-up anyhow.
Underneath the stack of letters, tracing every hairpin turn that led me to this room. There were miles I drove in silence just to shake the heavy weather, searching for the volume switch to break the coming gloom. I was waiting for a beacon, some enormous crashing sign, but clarity arrived in pieces, simple and defined. And I pressed play on the archive, the soundtrack of my growing. 50 separate moments when I thought I lost the beat. Every shaky note, every truth that kept me going. Every memory lost, sticky, bittersweet. Oh, those 50 songs I played to get me through. Track 1 was doubt, track 49 was breakthrough. Now the volume's up, the daylight's spilling in. This is my anthem for where the future begins. Found my rhythm in the static, found my small bright. 50-song sunrise is finally unfurled. I used to think that happiness was only found in high relief, some grand enormous prize that I would chase beyond the shore. But it was waiting in the silence, holding on to every small belief. A warm hand on the window pane, the sound of rain outside the door. soundtrack of my life. Every messy chord, every resolution won. Knowing all those little battles sharpen my internal knife to cut the rope and run straight toward the morning sun. Those 50 songs I played to get me through. Track 1 was down, track 49 was breakthrough. Now the volume's up, the daylight's spilling in. This is my anthem for where the future begins. Found my rhythm in the static, found my small bright world. The 50-song sunrise is finally unfurled. I used to skip the slow tracks, the ones that sounded low and blue. Afraid of feeling pain, I thought I needed to forget, but they were essential chords teaching me exactly what to do to appreciate the light when the night came crashing. Yeah, the greatest strength is knowing how far you had to run just to stand here bathing in the honest rising sun. Oh, those 50 songs I played to get me through. Track 1 was down, track 49 was breakthrough. Now the volume's up, the daylight's spilling in. This is my anthem for where the future begins. Found my rhythm in the static, found my small bright world. The 50-song sunrise is finally unfurled. The speakers are humming now. My journey's wide, my journey's long, but track 51 is starting strong. Keep turning up the small joys. Keep turning up the small joys.
Yeah, yeah. I found dust on the old map, crinkled up beneath the passenger seat. It charted out a perfect highway, one I swore I'd navigate complete. But life doesn't follow street signs, it throws gravel just to slow you down. Now I'm folding up the paper and leaving that confusing, quiet town. I don't need a flashbulb moment or the grandest vision to perceive, just a steady breath and forward motion and a steady reason to believe. The compass spun north for too long, ignoring where the wind would blow me next. It's the mileage on my own 2 feet, it's the sound of the world's quiet hum. I'm collecting micro miracles one by one as they come. Got a playlist of 50 perfect songs for the days when the future feels steep. I'm trading expectation for the real thing, the promises I get to keep. The kettle whistles like a siren, morning steam against the kitchen glass. I used to wait for seismic shifts while all the good stuff just sped past. Now I'm noticing the pattern of sunlight tracing lines upon the floor, and the way a simple conversation can unlock a forgotten heavy door. I don't need a flashbulb moment or the grandest vision to perceive, just a steady breath and forward motion and a steady reason to believe. The compass spun north for too long, ignoring where the wind would blow me next. It's the mileage on my own 2 feet, it's the sound of the world's quiet hum. I'm collecting micro miracles one by one as they come. Got a playlist of 50 perfect songs for the days when the future feels steep. I'm trading expectation for the real thing, the promises I get to keep. I used to think the answer was a destination, a finish line drawn bright and clean, but the victory is in the walk and in the messy middle that falls between. The heavy question and the sudden ease, learning how to plant the happy seeds. I'm counting up the daylight inches. It's the mileage on my own 2 feet, it's the sound of the world's quiet hum. I'm collecting micro miracles one by one as they come. Got a playlist of 50 perfect songs for the days when the future feels steep. I'm trading expectation for the real thing, the promises I get to keep. Yeah, the promises
Found my phone beneath the covers, reading headlines I ignore. The coffee steam is rising slowly, blurring everything before. Spent the last year measuring the silence, marking timelines on the wall. If I rewind the tape just slightly, could I catch the moment I changed it all? Used to think the map was broken, used to chase the thunder sound, waiting for the grand explosion, turning every corner upside down. But I saw the sunlight catch the dust motes dancing in the afternoon, and realized the complex answer wasn't coming anytime soon. So I bundled up the heavy chapters, tied them neatly with a string, and decided every lesson learned is something worth recording. This is the rhythm, yeah, the 80 BPM, a pulse for the soul and everywhere and when. Got 50 songs in my pocket spinning on repeat, a mixtape full of small joys and the sour turning sweet. I'm stepping into daylight, now I'm running from the darkest is the energy of a brand new spark. I'm halfway through the soundtrack, and I finally know the words. The smell of rain hitting the pavement, turning asphalt into deep green, finding change inside a jacket pocket, a memory I haven't seen. The cheap guitar leaning in the corner, always ready for a tune. I'm rolling down the highway, singing slightly out of tune. Every mile marker is a whisper, a silent nod to who I was. I stopped searching for the lightning, started listening to quiet pause. Yeah, I know the static matters, every single tear that hit the ground. I'm just trying to edit moments, just appreciating the sound. So I bundled up the heavy chapters, tied them neatly with a string, and decided every lesson learned is something worth recording. This is the rhythm, yeah, the 80 BPM, a pulse for the soul and everywhere and when. Got 50 songs in my pocket spinning on repeat, a mixtape full of small joys and the sour turning sweet. I'm stepping into daylight, now running from the dark. This is the energy of a brand new spark. I'm halfway through the soundtrack, and I finally know the words. I don't need the big crescendo, just to feel a solid ground. I stopped searching for the perfect ending, for the noise that can drown me out. The definition of enough has shifted, it's not the distance, it's the beat. And every sunrise is a fresh start, making the bitter incomplete. This is the rhythm, yeah, the 80 BPM, a pulse for the soul and everywhere and when. Got 50 songs in my pocket spinning on repeat, a mixtape full of small joys and the sour turning sweet. I'm stepping into daylight, now running from the dark. This is the energy of a brand new spark. I'm halfway through the soundtrack, and I finally know the words. Yeah, those 50 songs, they keep playing low. It's a small joy, echo, watch the daylight grow. 80 BPM, listen to the heart drum. The journey's just begun. The journey's just begun. I finally know the words. The calendar on the wall feels heavy now, a sprawling playlist of the how and the why and how. I used to fast forward through the quiet bits, afraid of empty space, looking for the huge dramatic moment that would save the day. I collected sharp edges from lessons learned the hard way, 50 songs deep in history, mistakes I couldn't replay. But searching for the grand finale just left me tired and thin, always waiting for the big show to begin. I finally turned the dial down low, maybe 2 clicks past the rush, found the true volume of my life inside the hush. And I stopped reaching for the headline, the golden mic, the stage, realizing happiness is written on an inner page. This is my life journey track, set to 80 BPM.
fuzzy, but the road is clear. I'm living off the B-sides, 50 songs this year. The way the light hits the floor at 4 o'clock, a fresh coffee steam rising from a chipped ceramic cup. I found the rhythm skipping stones across the surface of the lake. It's the simple promise that the morning always breaks. The truth was hidden in the tiny details I missed. When I was sprinting towards some future I thought would feel like bliss. Now every single melody, the major and the minor key, is the only place I really wanna be. And the volume is different now. I finally turned the dial down low. I found the pace where I truly start to grow. I stopped reaching for the headline, the golden mic, the stage. Happiness is written on an inner page. This is my life journey, track set to 80 BPM. Not chasing the neon buzz of someone else's dream. It's a pocket full of sun on the dashboard glare, finding silence in the static, breathing the cleaner air. Yeah, the destination is fuzzy, but the road is clear. I'm living off the B-sides, 50 songs this year. I used to skip the ballads, afraid to sit with the weight of what I couldn't change, or the choices that came too late. But all 50 tracks are essential, the quiet ones and the loud. They form the baseline rhythm, keeping me above the crowd. It's not just a collection of failures or victories big and small. It's the soundtrack, proving I survived them all. This is my life journey, track set to 80 BPM. Not chasing the neon buzz of someone else's dream. It's a pocket full of sun on the dashboard glare, finding silence in the static, breathing the cleaner air. Yeah, the destination is fuzzy, but the road is clear. I'm living off the B-side, 50 songs this year. Just feeling the flow, 80 BPM, watch the static glow. Pocket full of sun, you know, yeah, 50 songs, just playing low. Found an old itinerary scribbled on a napkin edge, telling me the places I should be standing, right up to the ledge. I was looking for the seismic shift, the proof I had arrived, a billboard declaration that my inner life had finally thrived. I spent too long waiting for the thunder to define the sky, but all the forecast did was let the quiet hours drift on by. I realized the anchor wasn't planted in the monumental prize. It's hidden in the background noise, right behind my tired eyes. And maybe I don't need the whole wide world to spin around my name, just the steady, reliable glow of a slow burning flame. I'm collecting fragments of the sunlight, sticking to the rhythm. This is the only map I trust, drawn without algorithm, finding the coordinates in the details, buried in the everyday. This is the journey happening right now, not a checkpoint far away. It's in the pause, the perfect coffee steam, the moment I inhale, chasing the slow, steady, hopeful trail. The lo-fi hum of the old fridge fan running through the night, the way the dust motes dance inside the window when the morning's bright, the satisfying click of a borrowed key turning in the lock. I used to rush right past these moments, glancing only at the clock. I listen to the city breathe outside my concrete box, and notice how the dandelion bravely pushes past the rocks. I realized the anchor wasn't planted in the monumental prize. It's hidden in the background noise, right behind my tired eyes. And maybe I don't need the whole wide world to certify my claim, just the steady, reliable glow of a slow burning flame. I'm collecting fragments of the sunlight, sticking to the rhythm. This is the only map I trust, drawn without hopeful trail. I don't mind if the road is winding, if the path feels slightly bent. The reflection shows the progress made on every breath I've spent. The future isn't a sealed envelope I'm waiting to receive. It's just the next small choice I'm making, a kindness I can weave into the tapestry of being, letting go of yesterday's fears, washing away the history with hopeful present tears. I'm collecting fragments of the sunlight, sticking to the rhythm. This is the only map I trust, drawn without algorithm, finding the coordinates in the details buried in the everyday. This is the journey happening right now, not a checkpoint far away. It's in the pause, a perfect coffee steam, the moment I inhale, chasing the slow, steady, hopeful trail. Just the slow, steady, hopeful trail. Yeah, the slow, steady waking dream. Look up, latitude of light. Everything is moving right. Staring at a blue screen glow, watching the highlight reels go. I thought the future was a golden key, hidden somewhere just out of reach for me. I was drawing maps in the sand for a destination I couldn't understand. Always looking over the bend, waiting for the epic story to begin. But the noise finally faded low, and I heard the rhythm of the city slow. Realized the weight I carry was unnecessary. This whole adventure isn't hypothetical or legendary. I got a pocket full of daylight, a handful of blue sky, learning how to anchor where the pavement is dry. It's the coffee steam, the crackle on the vinyl, finding joy in the process, not just the final. Every small step is a new mile marker sign. This life is messy, brilliantly mine. Don't need a miracle, just a steady pulse and beat. This 80 BPM journey surprisingly sweet. Walking down the same old street, feeling the gravel under my tired feet. The way the sun catches dust motes in the air, a simple moment suddenly laid bare. I don't follow signs written in neon anymore. I trust the map inside my core. Maybe the magic isn't in finding the end, but in the quiet hours with a trusted friend. Cause the noise finally faded low, and I heard the rhythm of my own heart grow. Realized the weight I carry was unnecessary. This whole adventure isn't hypothetical or legendary. I got a pocket full of daylight, a handful of blue sky, learning how to anchor where the pavement is dry. It's the coffee steam, the crackle on the vinyl, finding joy in the process, not just the final. Every small step is a new mile marker sign. This life is messy, brilliantly mine. Don't need a miracle, just a steady pulse and beat. This 80 BPM journey surprisingly sweet. I spent too long trying to edit the script. Now I'm just watching the scenes as they skip, letting go of the time, I'm letting go of the speed, planting small moments like essential seeds. This current chapter is the only one guaranteed, and right here is exactly where I need to be. I got a pocket full of daylight, a handful of blue sky, learning how to anchor where the pavement is dry. It's the coffee steam, the crackle on the vinyl, finding joy in the process, not just the final. Every small step is a new mile marker sign. This life is messy, brilliantly mine. Don't need a miracle, just a steady pulse and beat. This 80 BPM journey surprisingly sweet. Yeah, BPM and steady now, breathing deep and moving somehow. Pocket full of daylight, light in my hand, the best journey in this promised land. Steady beat, yeah, surprisingly sweet. Pocket full of daylight, surprisingly sweet. I spent too long on the shoulder lane, watching the traffic rush, analyzing the rearview mirror, turning old worries into rust. The dust of every past mistake was sticking to the windshield glass. I finally found the heavy brush and let the moment pass. I'm taking all the static noise and turning down the dial, leaving in stone. No pressure on the gauge, just the rhythm in my ribcage, turning the page. The anchor has been lifted, the forecast isn't clear, but the only thing I truly know is that I'm moving out of here. This feeling is the engine, and the engine is running. I'm setting coordinates for maybe the new day is stunning. The map is torn, but the tires are humming. The steady 80 BPM. We found the joy in motion, not waiting for the end. It's the sunlight on the dashboard, the texture of the day. I am built entirely of hope, and I am finding my own way. I'm counting up the small delights, the hidden quiet wins, a stranger's perfect smile that starts where my reflection begins. The coffee foam that holds its shape, the way the street lights blink, the unexpected power of just letting myself think. I used to chase the monumental, the big bright flashing sign. Now happiness is just the gentle hum of something truly mine. The journey isn't a straight line, it's a sketch of shifting hills, and my peace is measured by the silence that the stillness fills. The anchor has been lifted, the forecast isn't clear, but the only thing I truly know is that I'm moving out of here. This feeling is the engine, and the engine is running. I'm setting coordinates for maybe the new day is stunning. The map is torn, but the tires are humming. The steady 80 BPM. We found the joy in motion, not waiting for the end. It's the sunlight on the dashboard, the texture of the day. I am built entirely of hope, and I am finding my own way. Realize the treasure isn't buried, it's not a finish line. It's the steady, quiet confidence that this path is designed to change and bend and rearrange, to double back and loop. Success is just the distance between the worries and the truth. I'm not waiting for permission, I'm already high above. A simple, uncomplicated kind of self-forgiveness and love. This feeling is the engine, and the engine is running. I'm setting coordinates for maybe the new day is stunning. The map is torn, but the tires are humming. The steady 80 BPM. We found the joy in motion, not waiting for the end. It's the sunlight on the dashboard, the texture of the day. I am built entirely of hope, and I am finding my own way. The tires are humming, they're humming at 80 BPM. Just keep the engine running, coordinates and maybe that's exactly where I am. I am finding my own way. Yeah, yeah.
Staring out the window pane, the clock hand barely turning. Found the stack of old mistakes, the lessons I was learning. Used to archive every doubt, a heavy, slow arrangement. I hit delete and filtered out the clutter of discouragement. I had 100 dramas playing, high fidelity and loud, but the real hits I've been saving were hiding in the cloud. Now I'm curating the feeling, taking inventory of the light. 50 tracks of simple healing, spinning low and holding tight. I feel the pulse beneath the floorboard,
Watching sunlight hit the pavement, finding shapes inside the cracks. Didn't need a heavy statement, just these little jumping jacks of the heart that suddenly ignite when I stop trying to force the complicated life. The past can keep its thunder, the fear can lose its leash. I'm dialing down the wonder and tuning into peace. Now I'm curating the feeling, taking inventory of the light. 50 tracks of simple healing, spinning low and holding tight. I feel the pulse beneath the floorboards, a quiet steady hum, letting go of what the future was and welcoming what's to come. It's an 80 BPM sunrise, steady on the floor. Every single breath is knocking at the door. Found the rhythm in the walking, found the joy in the delay. The soundtrack of this journey starts today. It's a pocket full of small joys, nothing grand or loud, just the melody of standing in the crowd. I won't rewind the tape to fix the static parts. Every scratch line led me here to a brand new start. This road is winding, yeah, I know it doesn't end, but I finally figured out I am my own best friend. The map is crumpled, but the compass still reads true. There's so much left to see, so much left to do. It's an 80 BPM sunrise, steady on the floor. Every single breath is knocking at the door. Found the rhythm in the walking, found the joy in the delay. The soundtrack of this journey starts today. It's a pocket full of small joys, nothing grand or loud, just the melody of standing in the crowd. 80 BPM sunrise, keep that rhythm rolling. Small joys, never letting go. The journey keeps unfolding. 80 BPM, here we go. Here we go.
Markers, rushing through the sun and shade. Felt like I was always searching for a key I hadn't made. Left a mess spread out and messy, worried about the distance left. Now I notice the small treasures drawing in a slow deep breath. I've been racing phantom deadlines that nobody else had set, chasing goals that shimmer, things I hadn't realized I'd already met. There was thunder in the rearview, static on the radio dial, but the forecast changed the moment I decided just to stay a while and choose a simple rhythm. This is the mileage of small wonders, built on coffee, steam, and morning light. The way the quiet settles when the day's done and everything feels right. We don't need the grand destination, the victory lap is just the view. It's the steady, simple rhythm of walking through the day with you. Small wonders, they are adding up. They are adding up. Found a note I wrote last winter, laughing at the frantic tone. The cracks in the foundation healed themselves. I rebuilt the structure stone by stone. A random chord progression, hitting just the right frequency. The little flicker of awareness, the slow momentum is setting me free. It's the first sip of water after running up the stairs. It's the sudden sound of laughter that catches you completely unaware. There was thunder in the rearview, static on the radio dial, but the forecast changed the moment I decided just to stay a while and choose the simple rhythm. This is the mileage of small wonders, built on coffee, steam, and morning light. The way the quiet settles when the day is done and everything feels right. We don't need the grand destination, the victory lap is just the view. It's the steady, simple rhythm of walking through the day with you. Oh, 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 the small sign. The journey is the scenery, the landscape is inherently mine. No more waiting for the credits to roll to feel like I belong. I'm composing my own soundtrack, finding strength in where I once went wrong. The road doesn't ask you where you're going, only how you choose to see. Yeah. This is the mileage of small wonders, built on coffee, steam, and morning light. The way the quiet settles when the day is done, and everything feels right. We don't need the grand destination, the victory lap is just the view. It's the steady, simple rhythm of walking through the day with you. Yeah, the mileage of small wonders, built on sunshine. Mileage of small wonder. I'm sitting on the kitchen floor, the sunlight's hitting where the paint chipped before, checking off the small wins, a silent chore. I finished before knocking on the next door. The static in the rearview fades. I'm cataloging all the choices that I made, and it's not perfect, but I traded the shadows for the quiet of the green fields in the windows. It wasn't one giant leap, it was the small steps that held every tiny discovery, a story yet to be told. I found the rhythm in the struggle, learned to trust the tide. Now the journey's the destination, nowhere left to hide. I got 50 songs on repeat, my own pocket full of playlists, making my life sweet. They're the road noise and the rhythm of my tired feet. Every chord is a lesson, every beat is relief. Yeah, I'm driving toward the daylight. Got the windows rolled down, feeling just right. This is my mixtape playing on the dashboard light. 50 songs counting, feeling alright. The melody for song 17 is the sound of pouring rain. When you realize that the cycle of worry finally broke the chain. Song 32 is the comfort of the morning when the house is still, the quiet strength I found climbing up the steepest hill. And 45 is the memory of laughter slightly out of tune underneath the half-lit hesitant moon. It's the small joys, the 5-second flashes of true gold, the simple stories that never get old. I found the rhythm in the struggle, learned to trust the tide. The journey's a destination, nowhere left to hide. It all adds up to something better than I planned, with the steering wheel right here firm within my hand. I got